Okay, now I think I'm excellent. All right, so welcome everyone. It's August 2nd, 2021. We are going to be working out, getting strong, toned, and terrific together. And we're going to start with some arm exercises. We're going to do a tricep dip. And I learned something recently about our shoulders. So I wanted to pass this on to you. You might already know this. Take a chair, a bench, whatever you're going to do your tricep dip on. But instead of having your hands with your fingers facing forward, we're going to actually support our shoulders better by twisting our hands out and then putting our hands on the chair so that it's not, your fingers are not facing forward, they're facing out. That way you're actually stretching your chest out. Notice my chest is kind of pushed out. That's what you want. So when we do these tricep dips, as you can see, I'm doing a tricep dip. My shoulders are not crunched forward and I'm not hurting my shoulders. Now, remember, you can modify. You can have your knees up close or you can stretch them out. Remember, your back is going to go close to the chair. You're going to bend your elbows all the way down. You're using your triceps and you're going to push up. Okay, so we're going to do, well, let's do 12. Let's see if we can do 12. So here we go. So we're going to go down and up. Notice your shoulders and your chest are pressed out a little more. And here's 2. Remember, your elbows are going back behind you. Here's 3. And here's 4. Looks good. And here's 5. I'm going slow. 6, so that I'm using my triceps. And here's 7 and up. And 8 and up. If you have to stop, stop. Remember that. 9. We're all on our own pace and time here. Here's 10. And now 11, if you can do it. And one more, 12. And up. And now rest. Now I'm going to give us all little resting moments here. The next thing we're going to do, if you have been working out nonstop, then do the 3 sets. If not, you might consider doing 2 or modifying and doing less weight, less heavy weight, I should say, or just do 2 sets instead of the 3. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is kickbacks. So if I was doing this, I'll do it with a lightweight to show you. So my feet are shoulder width apart. I'm going to bend over. I have my elbows up to my waist, and I'm going to do a kickback. Both arms, they straighten. So I'm really working my triceps here. So we're going to go back and then back in. So our elbows stay in one place, right? So it looks like this and in. So let's do 12 of these. And again, you modify if you need to. So here we go. Kickback 1. You hold it, bring it back in. Your back is nice and straight. 2 and in. 3 and in. 4 and in. So I'm holding it at the back when I kick back. 5 and in. 6, hold and in. My back is straight. 7 and in. Pull in your stomach. 8 and in. 9 and in. 10, hold it and in. 11, hold and 12 and in. All right, stand up. That's awesome. Last one we're going to do is going to be for biceps. This is a gentle one. So you can, we're going to use one heavier weight and we're going to do a bicep curl. So you're going to cup your weight like this, right? I have it, and immediately notice that your elbows are going to be at your waist. You're going to drop the weight down, and then you're going to curl up. And now you're going to lift up so that the weight comes up to your chin. And then you're going to drop it slowly. And this is a really good bicep curl. So we're going to do 10 or 12. Okay, so this one you can actually use heavier weight because you're using 2 hands. Ready? So drop your your arms down, keeping your elbows in one place. Now up and lift up just a tiny bit up to your chin for the extra little bicep movement, and down. And here's 2, there's the curl, and then up to the chin, and now down. And here's 3. Now we're gonna make it into one movement. So you're gonna curl up and lift up to your chin, and down. And here's 4, up to the chin, and down. And here's 5. You're standing up nice and tall. You're looking beautiful. 6, tighten your core, and down. Make sure you're deciding which weights work for you. 7, and down. And 8, and down. Ooh, 9, I can feel this, and down. 10, and down. See if you can go to 12, and if not, 11, just rest, and down, and 12, and down. Excellent. Let's put that heavy weight down, or lightweight, whatever you got. Okay, let's get some water. And I don't know about you, but in San Jose, you can see it's very gray skies here. Monsoons, that's good. We like monsoons. It's very cool, it's very nice. Little change from 90-degree weather. Okay, so we're gonna begin again with the tricep dip. Remember, our hands are gonna go up. You're gonna splay them out and make sure that your shoulders and your chest are being pressed out. So here we go. You're gonna get your hands out to the side, get your legs out or bend them. Remember, you have that choice, right? This is the easier way with your legs bent, further out, harder, okay? So we're gonna do 12, ready? Set, and let's dip down. Elbows go behind you. Your elbows are bent behind you, right? And 2, and up, and 3, and up. We're gonna work those triceps today. 4, and up, 5, and up. I love that we're all together. 6, and up, 7, and up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, remember, stop when you need to, 11, up, 12, and up. Woo. Yes, I feel that. All right, we're gonna do the tricep kickback, okay? So we're gonna take a weight, either it's light, medium, heavy, whatever you feel you can comfortably do, but also push yourself just a little bit. So I now have my feet shoulder width apart. I'm bending over at my hip. I get my elbows up to my side at my waist. And now we're gonna kick back. So ready, set, and let's kick back. And then back in. And 2, so you hold it for a second there and in. 3, and in. 4, and in. 5, in. 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, looking good, and 11, and 12, and nice. Okay, you all look strong. Okay, so now we're gonna do the bicep curl. So again, choice point here. Heavy weight, not so heavy weight. Remember, we're using 2 hands. We're cupping the dumbbell with our hands, elbows to our side, and we're going to drop our arms, and we're going to do a bicep curl all the way up to our chin. Okay, ready, set, and curl, and then up to your chin and down. And here we go. Here's 2, and up to the chin and down. And 3, and up and down. And 4, you should feel this, and down. 5, nice and tall. And 6. So Randy, look at my hands. 7, you're cupping the dumbbell, and 8 for that bicep, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now let me just say something about this. Notice that I'm just dropping my hands and bringing up, using my biceps only, and then bringing it down. So a lot of bicep action when we're coming up and when we're releasing. Okay, that was awesome. Now we're going to take a break again, and then we're going to do the third set. Now remember, this is up to you. Maybe you don't want to do all 12. Maybe you don't even want to do this set at all. It's okay. Remember, we'll just, and if you are gung-ho and been doing more than the rest of us, then maybe add a weight to your legs or something. I don't know. Make it hard. So whatever works for you. And again, I'm trying these ankle things. They're like 2 pounds only. I already feel it. Okay, so we're gonna get with our arms, we're going to bring them back. We're gonna get off the chair. Remember, modify with your knees bent, or your legs are a little more advanced or straight out. Okay, remember, you're not coming out like so. You're actually trying to just go straight down against the chair. Okay, so you guys ready? And so dip 1, and your chest is out, and up, and down 2, and up, and 3, and up, and 4, up. Let's protect our shoulders. 5, and up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up. I feel this now. 9, up, 10, up. Stop when you need to. 11, up, 12, up. Okay, rest. Nice job. Now I'm gonna rest for a little more just because we haven't been doing this together. I know some of you have been working out, which is fantastic. I am proud of you. We want to stay strong and healthy for the rest of our lives, right? So thank you for doing this. I tell you, you all motivate me. All right, so we're going to do the kickback, tricep kickbacks. We're doing 2 tricep exercises today. Really working those triceps. We're going to bend over at our hips, bring our arms with the dumbbells next to our waist, and we're going to keep our elbows in one place and kick back with our arms. Ready, set, and let's begin. So kick back 1, hold it, and back in. 2, kick back and in. And 3, hold and in. 4, hold and in. Your back is straight. 5, hold and in. 6, hold and in. 7 and in. 8 and in. We're working the shoulders too. 9 and 10 and 2 more. 11 if you can, and 12 and rest. Yeah, you felt that. I can hear Randy. He's breathing hard. Okay, so last thing we're gonna do is a bicep curl, and then we're done with the arms. Amazing. Like, I can't believe that. Okay, we're gonna cup the lovely dumbbell, right? Okay, so cupping that dumbbell, whatever weight you want to make it. I have 25. You might want a 10. You might want a 12. Whatever you have. You might have a 50. God knows. All right, so we're going to drop our arms, and we're going to do that curl up to the chin and down, and 2, and down. Nice and tall. 3, keep your core tight. 4, tighten your core. There you go. 5, and 6, and down. 7, and down, 8, and down, 9, and down, 10, and down, 11, stop when you need to, and 12, and rest. Beautiful job. Okay, now these ankle weights are now going to really have an impact because of the core exercises we're going to do. Again, with the core, you haven't been doing as much, then you're going to maybe do 2 sets out of the 3, or do less of each. Okay, so we're going to start on the ground, on your mat. And okay, so this is going to be a goodie, an oldie, goodie, and favorite of all of yours, I'm sure. It's called the hollow hold, and it's a lift. So we have our arms behind our head, stretched out straight. We're going to lift our legs up just a little bit with our arms. So it looks like there's a hollow hold right there, and then down. But notice when you go down, I don't put my feet down on the ground like I am now. I keep them up off the ground the entire time. And that's what you're going to do. So we're going to do 10 of these just to see how we do. And then we'll do 12 the next time. Ready, set, and let's lift up, hold it. And now down, but don't touch the ground. 2, lift up and down. 3, and down. I'm going to go a little faster. 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, and down. 7, and down. 8, and down. 9, down. 10, and rest. Oh, nice job. Okay, I guess we didn't lose it, right? Because we can still do that. That's good. Okay, the next thing we're going to do are scissor kicks. And with the scissor kicks, you're going to have an option. You can either have your hands down, and the scissor kick is where you're crossing over and lifting your legs. Or you can have your arms straight, lifting up your shoulders, and then doing the scissor kick. This is a little more difficult. So less difficult, your hands are down on the ground. With a scissor kick, a little more advanced, your arms are up. Okay, we're going to just do 10 of these. All right, I know that seems like not a lot, but I want you to build up. So I'm going to do the more intermediate version. So I'm going to lift my shoulders and arms off the ground, lift my legs, and now kick. So kick, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, let's go 11 and 12. All right, we can do that. That was easy. Oh my God. I'm going to make that harder next set. Okay, now we're going to do something. I think we've done this, but it's been a while. This is called the tabletop to hollow hold. I'm doing everything as a hollow hold, which is where we lift our shoulders and our arms up over our head a little bit. And it looks like this. So the tabletop, you have your hands, your fingers are facing away from you. I'm sitting on my butt. I'm going to do a tabletop, right? Nice little yoga position here. So I'm using my core to push up with my hips. And then I come down, I release my arms and my legs, and then I get into a hollow hold. That's this position. And then I come back up and I get into a tabletop, okay? So the action is tabletop to hollow hold. That's 1, okay? And then we're gonna do 10 of these. Oh boy, so get into your sitting position. Remember, your fingers are facing away from your body. So you're gonna push up with your hips. So tabletop, push up, tighten your glutes. Now come back down, and gently, you're going to get your legs out and your arms up. So your shoulders are off the ground, hold, and now bring yourself up to the sitting position. And here's your tabletop 2. Push your hips up, tighten your glutes, come down. And now we do our hollow hold. And there we go. And now we sit up and we do 3. Tabletop, tighten the glutes. And then gently down and hollow hold. There's our 3. Now we come sitting up and we do 4. And push up with those hips, your glutes are tight. And now down. And here's our hollow hold. And here's 5. Tabletop, tighten, and sit down. And hollow hold. And here we go. Here's 6. Table, push up, hold, and down. And release to the hollow hold. And now we sit up. And 7 tabletop. Got it? Everyone's getting this now. And then hollow hold. And then we sit up. Tabletop. 8. Press those glutes together. Get the hips up. And now down. And hollow hold. And here's 9. Tabletop. You should be feeling this now. Hollow hold. And here's 10. Tabletop. And hollow hold. And now rest. Well done. Really good. Okay, hopefully you're breathing a little bit. That's the idea, as always. And remember, keep thinking about what's going to be your intention for your workout. And I'm going to share at the end of this session kind of my 5-day plan, so you can hear what I'm doing, because you all probably could share as well what your 5-day plan is, if you have one. Okay, and if you don't, then think about it, because a lot of science is showing that the more active we can be, the better off we are as we age gracefully. So here we go. We're going to do the next full set of core. So again, this is where we just do the hollow hold. We did it for 12 or 10, so we'll do 12 or 15. Let's see how we do. All right, so we're gonna get our arms behind us, right? Legs straight. And these are small little lift ups with our shoulders off the ground and our legs off the ground. Ready? Set, and let's lift up. 1, and down, don't touch the ground. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, I'll do 12, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. 10, down. 11, and down. 12, and rest. You want to really pay attention to that lower back not being too arched. I noticed that my back was starting to arch. I think it's because I have these weights on my feet. All right, so next thing we're going to do is the scissor kick. So we'll do 20 because we can, and it's a fast movement, right? Grab your water. Now we're going to lie down. Again, remember, you have the option of a more easy one with your hands now on the floor, or you can do a more advanced version with your shoulders and your arms up the entire time. Okay, so I'm going to lift my shoulders up off the ground, lift my feet, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, point your toes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and rest. Whew, I felt that. Nice job. Okay, I'm going to give you a moment to rest, because now we're going to do the tabletop. And I think we did 10. We'll stick with 10 for the tabletop and the hollow hold. Whew, good job. And remember, if this is too much, then I worked out last week just so I could do this with you today. All right, so we're going to start with the tabletop. Remember, fingers away from your body, and our knees are bent, sitting up, And here we go. So tabletop, press up, tighten your glutes, and down. And now for hollow hold. Now, if you don't want to do one part of these, then don't. Maybe just do the tabletop. Here's your 2. And down and hollow hold, or just do the hollow hold if that works better for you. Here's tabletop 3. Press up with those hips. And now release and hollow hold. And here's 4. Tabletop. Really get those glutes tight. Now release and hollow hold. And up 5. Tabletop. And release and hollow hold. And tabletop 6. And tighten, hold, and release, and hollow hold. And 7. Tabletop, down, and hollow hold. And 3 more. Tabletop 8. Press up, and down, and hollow hold. And 9. Tabletop, hold it, down, and hollow hold. And 10. Tabletop, down, and hollow hold. And now, congratulations, you've done 2 sets. Grab some water, and we'll do the last set. Now again, remember, please be kind to yourself. Don't push yourself too much, but push yourself a little, right? There's always a fine line. Okay, so here we go. We are going to do the hollow hold. So we're going to do 10, and I'm not going to make it more, but as we continue on this month, you know, I'm going to add on. So the hollow hold, we're going to do 10 or 12. We'll see how we feel. And again, remember your arms are straight. A little bit when you lift up off your shoulders, you're at a kind of a, I want to say 45-degree angle. So my arms should be back here, not up here, back here, okay? So that's how your upper body looks. And then of course you lift your legs up. So ready, set, and hollow hold 1, and down, don't touch the ground. 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, feel that core working, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10, and release. Woo, I feel my core working. Okay, so guess what we're gonna do now? We're gonna do some hollow hold scissors, right? Again, think about whether you're using your arms or keeping them on the ground for less intensity. So we're going to do 20. So that's decide where your arms are going to be. Lift up if you're doing what I'm doing with my shoulders off the ground. And now lift your legs, and really it's a small motion. 1, 2, point your toes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and just see yourself. You are strong, fit, toned. You are like amazing. You love looking at yourself in the mirror, right? Because you're like, wow, who is that gorgeous person? Well, it's you. So there you go. Now we're going to do tabletop to hollow hold. And remember, the tabletop is also just a great stretch, but it's also wonderful for the hips, the core, and your glutes. And it's a great stretch in your shoulders. Okay, so your feet are flat on the ground, knees nice and bent, fingers facing away, and we're going to do 10 of these. Ready? Okay, here we go. So tabletop 1, tighten and hold it and come down, and now do the hollow hold. There it is. And now sit up. 2, hold, and now come down and hollow hold. or don't do the hollow hold. And here's 3, tabletop, tighten, and down, and hollow hold. And now here's tabletop 4, up all the way, hold, down, and hollow hold. And here's tabletop 5, press all the way up, hold it, and down, and hollow hold. And here we go. Here's 6, tabletop, press up and down. Remember, do as many as you can that feel right. Hollow hold. And here's 7, tabletop, down, hollow hold. And here's tabletop 8, press up, tighten, hold, and release, and hollow hold. And here's 9, tabletop, hold, release, and now hollow hold at the bottom. And here's last one, 10, tabletop, hold, and release, down, and hollow hold. And there you go. You did it. Fantastic. All right, let's get some water, catch our breath. Yes, I am. And we're gonna now do some leg exercises. So again, just a reminder, I've said it already, but I wanna give you permission to give yourself permission to not do as much, okay? So that you kind of ease back in if you haven't been doing much with weights. And if you have been doing weights, then use more weights. You know what I mean. Place yourself a little more. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start with squats. Now, I'm going to invite you to do, oh boy, that's too high. The squats are gonna be where you're gonna use weights or no weights. But the idea, so let's just do one without any weights. You wanna squat down as low as possible. And because we've been doing this for so long, I think you can. I couldn't do this before. So thanks to you, I can squat all the way down, right? And then all the way up. If we have weights, we're gonna put them over our shoulders. So it'll be a shoulder press at the top. So it would look like this. I'm not doing any weights just to show you. So I'm gonna go all the way down and then I'm gonna do a shoulder press. Now, if you've been using heavier weights, maybe start with light weights. So I'm gonna start with light weights. Okay, so I'm gonna have my dumbbells at my shoulders. My feet are really just shoulder width apart, and I'm gonna go down as far as I can, okay? So here we go. So we're gonna squat down, and then we're gonna stand up and press. And now we're gonna come down to squat and press. We're gonna do 10, squat 3, and press. Use weights or no weights. 4, and press. And 5, and press. And 6, and press. And 7, and press. And 8, and press. And 9, and press. One more if you can. And 10, and press. And gently release those weights. Congratulations. That was awesome. Actually, don't release those weights because we're going to do a walking lunge. So I'll show you without the weights first. Walking lunge, we've all done them. But if you have weights in your hands, your hands are going to be by your side. If you're doing a walking lunge with no weights, your hands can be on your hips. And basically, you're going to step out and do a lunge. And then you're going to do the opposite leg and lunge. And we're going to do 5 steps to your walking, right? So you're going to do 5, turn around, and do 5 coming back. So if you want to use weights or not, up to you. So again, I'm going to step back as far as I can, and I'll just count, and we'll begin. So remember your lunge, you do not want to have your knee over your toe, okay? You want to have your knee over your foot and not extended over your foot, all right? So do a big lunge forward and up, 2, and up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up. Okay, so turn around. Now we're doing it the opposite way. Here's our lunge 1, we're alternating legs, and 2, down and up, 3, alternating legs, up, 4, up, 5, up. Okay, that was it. That was good. So hopefully we're working those thighs again, right? Our glutes, thighs. Last thing we're going to do is a clamshell. It's going to be working our outer thigh and a little bit of our core, our side obliques. Okay, so this is actually going to be on a mat, but this time when we do this, I want to suggest that you use a weight. So, because I know you can do this with just your leg. So if I didn't use a weight, I'm on my hands and knees and I would lift my leg up and then I would bring it down. Okay, that's kind of the fire hydrant. Actually, let's see. The clamshell is more on your side. Sorry. So the clamshell, notice that I'm not in front of myself with my hands. I'm actually to the side. So I'm working my oblique here, the lower oblique, and then I'm lifting my leg up and I'm engaging and coming down. So notice how my hips come down. When I lift up, my leg comes up, and so does my hips, and then I come down. So let's do this first, just without weight, so you get the protocol correct, and then we'll use weights, okay? So notice your hands on your side. We'll do 5 on either side. Okay, so we're going to lower our hip down to the floor, right? Now lift up and your leg, and then down. Your knees come together. You release your hips down, and now you press up and 2. And now we release down to the floor, and we're working our obliques and our outer thigh, and that's 3. And down, and here's 4, and down, almost touch the ground, and here's 5, and now stop. Now we're gonna go to the other side. So your hands are now to the other side. So you gotta lean over, right? Excuse me, I'm gonna move this weight. All right, so I'm got my hips down on the ground here, almost, they're not really touching. You can see I can put my hands between the floor and my hip. And now I'm gonna lift up with my leg up to the side and down and release. So we're working up to our obliques and our outer thigh and down. Of course, a little of our shoulders as well. And here's up 3, lift your knee up and release down. And up 4, up and knees down and release hip. And up 5, knee up, and now knees together and release. Okay, so next time when we do this for the next set, you have the choice of putting a dumbbell right here or here when you lift your leg up. That's up to you. I have these weights, you see. So I'm feeling pretty good about what I've just done. Okay, so we're gonna start with the squats again. So grab some water. We're gonna do, this is our second set, right? Okay, so I'm going a little slow here. All right, we're going to start again. You decide if you want to have your weights. Well, you're going to have them on your shoulders. So let me press the camera up a little more. You can actually see that. And you don't have to use weights, remember. So we're going to squat for 10. Ready? Set, squat all the way down, stand up, and overhead press if you choose. And here's 2. And up and press. And squat 3. and up, press, and squat 4, up, and press, and squat 5, up, press, this is good, 6, up, press, you don't need weights if you don't want to, 7, up, press, 8, up, press, 9, up, press, you should feel this, 10, up, press, and release those weights. Nice job. Now again, remember, we're going to do the lunge walking. So we're going to do 5. Again, you can just have your hands on your waist while you lunge, or you can have weights. And I would encourage light to medium. If you've been doing this all along, then just use heavier weights. Okay, so we're going to start alternating lunges. Ready? And let's begin. So lunge, big lunge, and your feet together, and walk, and together. 3, together, 4, together, 5, together. Turn around. We're going to do the lunge walking the backwards. Here we go. Not backwards, the way we came. 2, and up. 3, and up. Maybe that's a good exercise though. 4, and 5. Okay, excellent. We did that. Nice job. Now we're going to do the clam shell. So getting on our knees and our hands to the side. And we're going to, again, if you want weights, you can put a weight right on the leg so that when you lift up with a weight. Okay, I think I'm not going to do that, but you can. So here we go. Ready? Set. Lift up, knee up, down, and release. Not all the way. And 2, lift up, down, and release. Feel those obliques and your outer thigh. 3, and release on the shoulders. And 4, and release. And 5, and release. Okay, switch sides. Here we go. Oh. So I'm going to get myself in position. Arms to the side. And we're going to release now. And now we're going to come up, leg up and down. And up, lift, and down. Notice your obliques working here. 3, and that outer thigh. And down. A little bit of your glute too. 4, and down. And 5, and down. And rest. So we're working this outer muscle of our thigh, our glute, and that inner oblique, a little bit of our shoulder. We're doing a good combo on that one. Okay, so I'm looking at the time. So it is exactly 45 minutes. So I'm going to do the last set. If you need to go, totally get it. And that way you've only done 2 sets and you're great. On Wednesday, I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to meet up at the same time, I should say, but we're going to use our bands, okay? So you'll need that full-on big rubber band. And if you have those rubber bands where you press down and they have handles on them, we're going to use both of those, okay? Just a heads up. All right, so we're going to start with the squat, 10. And thank you again for doing this together. Totally makes a difference for me. Hope it makes a difference for you. I guess it is because you're here, so yay. So here we go. Ready, set, and squat down all the way and press. And squat 2 and press. And squat 3 and press. Really nice and tight. 4 and press. And 5 and press. And 6 and press. 7, press. 8, press. You want to do more, feel free. 9, press. 10, press. And nice job. Catch your breath for just a second here. We're going to do the walking lunge. 5, forward, and then turning around the opposite way. We're alternating our lunging, right? So I have my weights on either hand, and let's begin. So lunge walk, and your feet together. 2, together. 3, you're alternating your legs. 4, together. 5, together. Turn around, and here we go. 1, together. 2, together. Try to go as low as you can. 3, and together. 4, together. 5, together. Woo! Yes. All right, put the weights down. And let's get onto our hands and our knees. Grab some water if you'd like. Oh, and on Wednesday, be ready for a little cardio. Oh yeah, we are going to get stronger. It's amazing. So here we go. Hands to the side, in front of you, but to the side. Lean your hips down to the ground, but not touching. And here we go. Lift up. 1, and now knees together and down. And lift 2, and down. Remember, you can have a weight on your thigh. 3, and down. And 4, and down. And 5, and down. Okay, switch sides. And okay, let's see. So leaning down, right? Ready, set, and lift up with the leg up. And that's the clamshell back down and up. Open the leg up and bring it down and release. And 3, and down and release. And 4, knees together and down. And 5, knees together and down and rest. Woohoo! You did it. Congratulations, all of you. Amazing and wonderful people. And there's Randy. See, he's really here. He's not a figment of my imagination. And I love that we're all together. So I'm going to take this off. Hopefully you're all doing well. I'm going to turn this on so Randy can hear. I'm going to also turn off the recording. See you all on Wednesday. For those of you listening,